Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Justice, Just Ace, whatever. I feel like it's been a while since I've made a video like this, since I've made a CC or cozy character video. It feels that way, but in actuality, I uploaded maybe like a few days ago from the time that I'm recording this, and it seems like I did upload a CC maybe like 2 weeks ago, but it feels like a long time for me since I filmed these videos in batches. And then it's a few weeks before I actually upload the video, so you guys will see the videos all uploaded in one day, but I might have filmed that video maybe like a month prior. But I'm not sure how clickbait I'm gonna go with this video. The title was originally going to be I wish I was born a woman, and then the thumbnail was gonna be me in makeup or whatever, like the previous thumbnail, but I think I'm just gonna go with the title that I originally planned for, and maybe I'm trans. Yeah. I am trans. Long time fucking coming. Been dodging this for a fucking while. Didn't even know it myself. I am trans. I'm a 20-year-old, almost 21-year-old male who wishes he were a woman. It's weird. I know it's weird. I realize how strange it fucking sounds, and that's probably the reason why I've been avoiding coming to this realization and saying this for almost 21 years, you know? Only reason why I'm even coming out, I guess, is because, at least on the channel, at least on YouTube, it's mostly because I feel like I've made a bunch of videos kind of talking about this topic, and me kind of, like, it all kind of just started with me talking about, like, why I play as women in video games, and me trying to justify it and be all like, oh, it's just because I want to. It's just, it feels right, you know? To me, then classifying myself as as a femboy, being all like, oh, I just like wearing women's clothing, you know? I like it, and now it's just all like, fuck. Who are you trying to fool, nigga? It's like you were trying to fool yourself. Everybody else knew. Apparently, it's like, no, I don't know if anybody else knew. If anybody's even watching this video right here. But, yeah. This realization has been probably the most scared I've ever been when it comes to anything involving me in, like, LGBTQ plus endeavors. Like, I remember when it came to like my sexuality or stuff like that, there was hatred, there was shame, there was suppression, and that was it. That's probably the only thing that I ever dealt with when it came to sexuality based things. When it came time to me to, like, realize, like, oh, I'm not cisgendered. That was a wake-up call, in it. I will admit that I did, like, cry a bit. Like, it wasn't like, I wasn't, like, overflowing with fucking tears like the Nile goddamn river. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, a nigga shedded a few tears, my guy. It's like imagine waking up. Or imagine coming to the realization 2 decades into fucking living and being all like, yeah, this body that I'm in, I don't like it. I don't want it. These chromosomes, what's the fucking male chromosomes? Is it XX? And then women are XY? Bitch, I don't know. It's one of those fucking combinations. Like, it's like, imagine waking up and being all like, man, fuck these XX chromosomes. I want that XY. I'm like, bro, that shit is scary. It's scary. And I'm gonna be very candid in this video, and it's gonna make people uncomfortable. This video will more than likely get me canceled in the future if, like, I actually go somewhere. But it's why is finding yourself so damn scary, mate? It's like every year, it's like there are already fucked up things in this world. There's living and being alive, being a fucking human being is already, it's already pain enough every year as you go forward. And it doesn't get easier, at least from what I see. And it's like some people have it harder than others. It's like, if I'm being fairly, I do believe I've had a very, very easy life in comparison to some other people, obviously in like third world countries or something. I'm sorry, I'm in my car, so. And stuff like that, like living in America and shit. Like, I've had it easy. But it's like mentally based and then just finding who I am. And it's like, I am a person who meshes well with a lot of different people. And unfortunately, a lot of different people don't fucking like me. And what I mean by that is, it's like back when I was younger, I used to have like this online group. I just broke my fucking shit. I used to have this like online group of friends on PlayStation, and we used to play games together. But obviously, we didn't know what we looked like because it's online and it's not exactly something that you meet a person. You're like, oh, hey, I'm John, such and such, 5'10", 140 pounds or some shit. Well, it turns out that I befriended, like, the closest person I was friends with didn't like black people. So that obviously deaded our relationship, but before I knew that, and before he knew actually, he doesn't even know who I am. He still doesn't know who I am, but I know who he is. It's like, well, I can't be friends with somebody who doesn't like me just because of the color of my skin, but it's like, he didn't know that. And it kind of goes back to, like, I'm surrounded by so many, people who have a problem with people who are not straight and people who are not cisgendered. And it's like, if I'm being fair, like these past 2 years, I have made an effort to cut ties with some of these people, but that's literally all the people I'm surrounded by. Literally all the people I'm surrounded by, you know? Like, even my closest friend is both phobics, you know? And it's like, as much as I like hanging around this person, as much as I like talking to this person, it's like fundamentally this person, if they knew who I was, they just would resent me as a human being. And that fucking eats me up inside, you know? It's like, I'm literally the same person. Like, everybody around me just thinks I'm straight. Like, the personality that I have on the internet and the personality that I have in real life, they're two completely separate things. Like, if you look at me on the fucking internet, like, I don't try to, like, look at my fucking public online accounts, like my Instagram, my Twitter, my fucking YouTube. Bro, I had a fucking YouTube video where I was talking about the women that I beat my meat to in video games, and I ended off the fucking compilation with like 3 dudes. Like, bro, I don't care. Like, bro, I'm open about this shit, man. But like, me in real life, like, you would just think that I'm just some regular fucking, I shouldn't say regular, but you just think I'm some cis black straight dude, you know? And so, like, I'm surrounded by a bunch of people who talk about how much they have, like, a disdain for LGBTQ, everybody in it. And I've just had to separate myself from those people, but I've come to, like, the realization that those are literally the only people around me. And, like, the people that I've grown closest to, like I said again, my closest friend is literally all of those things. And it's like, I like hanging out with this person. I still consider this person I still consider this person like my best friend. It's like my best friend, if they knew who I really was, they would fucking hate me. And I just want to point out and just say that I'm not looking for friends. I'm not looking to, like, talk to anybody. I if I'm honest, I'm not looking for it's, and this isn't the reason why I've kind of been like this for the past 2 years as it is. I don't want to talk to anybody. I really don't. This is kind of like my therapy in a sense. Like, you guys are like my internet people, like the internet people, like all people who follow me and all the people who are subscribed. Like, y'all are kind of like the closest people that I know and that I talk to. And if I'm honest, I don't want to talk to anybody. I really don't. So don't feel bad for me. Don't feel pity for me. Don't feel anything for me. I'm just living life. This is the hand that I've been dealt, and I will go throughout the rest of my days dealing with what I have to deal with. Everybody has their shit, and I'm dealing with mine in the way that I see fit. But yeah, like the whole trans thing, that was a very scary realization. And it's a realization that it really kind of just goes to show that you don't exactly know who you are and what you're going through unless you're surrounded by other people who are going through it. It's like, I remember saying back in the day, and this would have been the time where I was going through like sexuality based changes or realizations, and this would have been all throughout middle school. I remember verbatim, and I remember telling friends this as well, that I don't know how I'll do it. I don't know how, or if it's even possible, but when I grow up, and essentially what I was saying was, when I turn 18 and when I leave my parents' home, I want to be a woman. I had no clue what the hell that meant. I had no clue what a trans person was. I had no clue what LGBTQ was. Bitch, back then, the only fucking the only thing I knew about that fucking acronym were the fucking L and G's. I had no clue about all the other fucking letters in the fucking alphabet. Like, it was like, I wish I was a woman. You know, and back in middle school, I started using she and her female pronouns. I would go online and I would have women, or I'd have girls as avatars and shit. And I wouldn't even like consider myself obviously, I still don't consider myself a girl, because obviously, like I said, I'm still a guy. I'm still a man. But when people would accidentally misgender me as a woman, like, I would get like butterflies or whatever. And so I really forgot about that whole entire like moment in middle school. Like, my whole sexuality thing kind of took front and center stage of me, because when I was going through that, I should also preface that I'm used to be Christian. And I'm surrounded by a bunch, and this isn't to like blame Christian or Christianity, because also I want to point out that I do know some really like fucking awesome Christians who don't give a fuck about any of this shit, but I just so happen to be surrounded by people who do give lots of fucks about who you are personally, and they just so happen to be Christian. I don't want to blame Christianity. I don't want to blame religion. I'm not blaming anybody for that. It's just a coincidence that they are a Christian and they also have hatred for me that they don't know about me yet. So, like, during middle school, I was really just trying to suppress my realizations about my sexuality. So it really became about me trying to act all manly and macho. So I kind of like faded. So that kind of like messing with my pronouns and being like a woman online kind of took a back seat. And like I said again, I really just forgot about that whole entire segment in middle school until I looked back at my old accounts and I was like, what the fuck? I used to do this. I remember saying this. And when I finally like came to terms with my sexuality, like, I thought I had it all fucking understood. Jesus Christ, did I think I had it understood? No. It's like during middle school, right? I got scared that I was like gay. But it turns out, like, nah, you just don't know, the other fucking letters in the joint. Oh, you're actually that. I mean, I still don't like it, but I mean, now I'm cool with it. I like it. It's cool. It's a nice letter. And now it was all, and then it became all like me trying to skirt past the fucking T as much as I fucking could, trying to like, no, bro. I'm just a femboy. Yeah. That's what it is. I don't know, dog. You seem to like this a little bit too. Okay, I'm a cross-dresser, nigga. Like, hop off me. Like, at one point, I was all like thinking like maybe I'm genderqueer, or what is it? Water, bro. It's fluid shit, bro. It's some shit, bro. Like, I thought it was that, and then it was all like, nah, trans. I'm like, fuck. Are you serious? like, are you serious? It was like I was online. I was just all like, fuck it, bro, because I was trying out genderqueer. I shouldn't say trying out, but I was just looking up a bunch of stuff about it, and I was just all like, that's not me. That's not me. But I want so desperately not to be trans that I'll just act like it is, you know? And then I literally took one look at a fucking transform. I don't even remember what it was, like the first or second post that I saw, verbatim, point after point. It was, that is me. That is me. And that was the scariest fucking moment of my life, because I was all like, what the fuck does that mean now? You know? I'm like, does this mean I have to start taking, like, hormones? Does this mean I have to, like, do this, that, and the third? I'm all like, fucking hell. Like I said, you look at me in real life, you think I'm just the run-of-the-mill straight male. So me, like, transitioning, and that would just be, like, it would be the plot twist of the goddamn century to people who actually know me in real life. And so that's why I was like, exactly, that's why I was freaking out. But no, I don't know. I have no plans to transition. I don't think I would ever transition, but I say a lot of things that get retracted. It's such an odd and fucked reality, you know? It's like some people, right? Some people, like, when they're young, dream of being a fucking dinosaur, or they dream of being like a fireman or some shit. Obviously, you can't be a fucking dinosaur. You can be a fireman, but you have to put in the fucking work to do so. Me, I'm over here wishing I was born a woman. Something that is obtainable. Something that I had a 50-50 fucking chance of being. But it can never happen now. And it eats me up. It fucking eats me up. And this is what I mean by say I will probably get canceled by this shit in the future. I don't want to become a woman. I don't want to become a woman. I wish I already was one. Interpret that how you will. Cancel me with that how you will. I don't care. That's how I said it, and that's how I want to say it. I don't want to become a woman. I wish I already was one. I started following a bunch of trans women, and I'm just like, these girls are so fucking beautiful. These girls are so, like, precious, pretty, and I'm just all like, I could never do that. And even if I fucking pulled it off, I would quite literally have to start a new life, because I would be killed. I would be killed. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not going to go into detail into what I mean, but I know for a fact. I know for 100% fact that I would be killed. I don't want to, I'm not going into detail. I'm not expounding upon that. I would be killed. I would be fucking murdered. And, like, I see these trans women, right? And I'm just like, I feel so happy for them that they get to, you know, at least have a semblance of what I am so happy for them. I am so happy that they were strong enough to go literally against society, you know? Literally, I mean, the whole world is literally against us, you know? I mean, the internet might be like a safe space, I guess, and it might be a place that some people will act like they're all for LGBTQ, but I mean, the internet's not fucking real. I'm sorry, if you go outside, if you talk to actual people, the internet opinion and people's opinion in real life are two completely separate things. I don't know where I was going with that. It's I wish I was born a woman. I do. I know I shouldn't. I know it's weird. I know I shouldn't have these feelings. It's you should be happy that you're a man. Yeah. I know I probably should be. I should be happy. Everybody should be happy that they're born the way that they are. Everyone should. But I'm not everyone, and unfortunately I'm fucking me. It's I don't know, man. This video's been long enough. Well, if there's any good news, that can come out of this video, it's and I guess J.K. Rowling also fucking hates my existence. Happy days. Cozy characters. Justice. Thanks for watching. Also, I just want to point out that I'm not asexual. I know this is a really weird thing to put at the end of the video. Ace is a combination of Almighty Coconut, which used to be my Instagram handle, and my first name. So it's Almighty Coconut AC, and then my first name starts with an E, that's why I'm Ace. I'm not asexual. I just want to put that out there. If there's ever been any confusion, just so you know, I'm not asexual. All right, peace.